We're waiting here. Get a killing time. I am killing time until we are fully live on YouTube. So, let's crack the neck here. Okay. Hey, what's up, heroes? Thanks once again for tuning in and hanging out with your nerdy friend is Bree, aka Nerdy. Welcome back to the channel. This is a stream because one, I don't have time to record a whole video and edit it and make it look all really pretty. I have a kid. This is life, right? Two, I really want you to be able to see what this is like live with me drawing Procreate on my new Mac Mini M1. Now, with that, I want to go ahead and obviously state the obvious because people get weird about things. So I have the new 2020 M1 Mac Mini. It's a 16 gig, 1 terabyte Mac Mini. Is it fast? Yes. Is it very snappy? Oh heck yes. Does Final Cut work on it? Yes. Even though I actually broke Final Cut the other day, I might stream that. I don't know. I don't see how much time I have, but I wanted to just let everybody know and see what it's like using the Mac Mini to essentially draw in Procreate with, because Procreate doesn't want to release their software to it because it's not integrated or especially made for that. So we have to do what we have to do. Real quick, give me a second because I don't know why I was being a jet, but and put my camera up here. But yeah, all right, cool. All right, I'm sorry. So I am using. Sorry about this. I'm using the brand new M1 Mac Mini, right? But I'm using for my drawing tablet a 24-inch Wacom Cintiq Pro, and that's the baby right there. I had to stand it up. Now, things to note. Mine is not the touch one. Mine is the non-touch one because I didn't feel like spending the extra $400 or $200 or whatever it was for it. I cut costs where I can. Sometimes it's not necessary. Sometimes it is. We'll see. But for this stream, that's not the point. So let me go ahead and make everything just about this Mac Mini. I'm gonna shut off my face cam, and essentially, I hope you guys can still hear me. All right. So boom. There we go. I'm off of that. Let's increase the size of this real quick so you guys can see everything. Alright, so now you guys can just purely see the Procreate software. So, here in Procreate, I should probably also explain one more thing. The pen that I'm using, I have the Slim Pro. I have the new Pro Pen Slim, and then I have the Pro Slim, the little bigger, thicker version of the Slim pencil for the Wacom. I have both of them. I'm lucky enough to have multiple versions of the Wacom pen. I'm not rich by any means, but this is what I got. So let's get to drawing. Let me just open up a scene. So Procreate works exactly the same as it does on the iPad for your Mac Mini. But things that I have run into, and I'm going to show you on normal pencils before I show you with everything else. So we're going to use their version of the pencil. Okay. So real quick. So as you see, it works. It's pretty responsive. Sit over there, we can do all type of stuff. Let me put on black because it's easier to see. I want to draw a dude. Alright, here's a dude. I'm thinking about something. I don't know, he has some crazy hair. Now, what you're noticing, this is one thing that I've noticed with using the Procreate, using Procreate on the M1. If I turn if I'm drawing straight up and down or perpendicular or vertical to the screen, yeah, my lines come out nice, right? But if I add the slightest bit of tilt up there, you see, I'm not getting anything. right? You just see the mouse going everywhere. I'm not getting any type of nothing in there. I don't get any shading effects, and I'm like, okay. At first, this was bothering me, and then I realized that maybe it might be because of two things. One, the Wacom drivers are currently right now being emulated, right? So that's the issue. Two, also, Procreate itself is being emulated, right? Um, we're emulating everything on the M1 chip. So as I'm drawing here in Procreate with my brushes that I created, like I can, I can do what I gotta do. I can make very, if you're doing like some concepty things, it's no problem. You can really mash out some stuff really quickly. But if you notice, like I don't have absolute control of my thick and thin lines, right? Things are just kind of wonky, and I think that really has to do, like I said, because both things are emulating. So when I'm drawing in Procreate, it's actually a double emulation mode or factor happening there. My stroke is being emulated in Procreate, and then that information is being sent to the emulated version of the Wacom drivers for the Mac Mini to process to then put back into Procreate through the emulated Wacom drivers to essentially give me what I got here, right? And it's funny because like when I do draw something, it's smooth, man. Like there's no lag in my brush to here. But there's just certain things I just can't do. Some of the functions of Procreate still work the same. Like, you can still go into here. You can still preferences. You can change your interface, change your hand, all that other stuff. You can mess with gesture controls. Now, gesture controls are kind of funny for this because, technically there aren't any gestures on my non-touch Mac Mini. On my non-touch Wacom Cintiq. I would be interested to see if someone had a touch version of the Wacom Cintiq, if it worked better for them, but I don't know. But for me, on my non-touch, it doesn't work. The video playback is still there. Now, it's funny though. It's like I can't, how like usually you can hold the pencil, you can drag back and forth to control the video. I cannot control the video. And when I try to, it just breaks. You saw that? That's funny. Yeah, it just broke. So that happens. What else should you guys know? Let's see. Let me go here real quick, so I can make my thumbnail. What else is important for everybody to know? Oh, sometimes some features up here, also since it's being emulated, and like I said, it's not really made for this type of stuff, just don't work. So some days this rectangle works. Oh, today's one of those days. Nice. And some days it's like, not today, Breland. We are not doing any of this nonsense you say. So, the pros, right? Versus cons, because this is what this video is con. The pro is big. I can big screen. Cons is pressure sense slash random quitting, crashing. Yeah, actually, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm not in my chat right now, so if you guys are saying anything, I'm sorry. Boom. Meanwhile, boom, bada boom. Okay. All right. Just making sure. All right. So those are things that I noticed. All right. So the pressure sensitivity is off. It keeps crashing. Yeah. Some features work, some don't. Some. Yeah. See, look. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes some features work, some don't. Now, because it is a Wacom Cintiq, you are able to customize the pen and also this EK remote. So I did program it to allow me to like go backwards with the click of the pen at the bottom, which is great. Uh, but like for scrolling in and out, can you zoom in and out? You know how you twist and rotate the page? Yeah. If I zoom in, Procreate this locks up. I'll show you. So like, look, I can click, and zoom. Right? I'm zooming. I'm clicking and zooming. Just let me do it. It's very funny sometimes, right? And all right, cool. Zoom in there. Yeah, I want to see what I was talking about. What was I saying? Oh, that's crazy. Okay. So we're doing all the zooming stuff, right? Now, if I try to draw, it just freezes up. It's like, nah, we're not doing that. So this is one of the faults, one of the faculties of Procreate on the M1 Mac chip. Is it cool to have it up here? Yes. Does it work really well? No. Can you import brushes? Yeah, I actually imported my own brushes. There. Oh, no, see, it's close. Okay. Let me reopen it one more time. Alright. So let me go back to it. So, yeah, let me show you guys. I was trying to draw stuff. So I was drawing my own stuff. Yeah, this was the Mandalorian poster. I'll show you what I was doing there anyway. So I imported my own brushes, and they're all in there. They all work the way that they work on my Mac Mini, on my iPad Pro. But like I said, you know, if I go just a little bit off, if I change some features, it's weird. You know, let me go ahead and go back. So let me show you. So say I want to draw, let's draw Baby Yoda. So say I want to draw Baby Yoda. You know, he has cute pointy ears. Grogu. Grogu. Alright, Grogu, he's over here doing his thing. He has these kind of really big round eyes. He's like a little mini nose. It's kind of funny. Nose and the mouth, eye. And his mouth is just like, what? That's crazy. Okay. Grogu. The head. Alright, cool. Cheeks. Another cheek. Yeah, alright, cool. So you see, like when I'm drawing certain things, it works fine when it wants to. Now, granted, I'm drawing like very sketchy, so take that into heart. I'm not drawing like for details right now. I know you're probably, oh, that I can still use it. Like it's fun to draw on it, but you know, it's not doing what it's supposed to do. All right, let's draw like a fake version of Grogu. All right, Grogu doing this thing. Now, if you notice up here, you see something missing. You see that right there? The smudge tool just disappears. Sometimes the interface just blinks out, right? So let me show you. Let me drop down opacity. I'm gonna go into my thick follow. We're gonna up the streamline. Now I have been trying to figure out if this pencil drop or pencil mishap happens because of the size of the screen, like how big I have it on the screen, but also how big the file is that the screen is using. Because technically, remember, this is being emulated, so I'm wondering if because the Wacom Cintiq technically has like a 4K display, and the Mac Mini is technically able to do a 4K display, but the iPad Procreate software is not able to do that. Maybe that's why it messes up sometimes. And I don't know. It's just some thoughts. Some thoughts that Bree was having. This is way too big. See, I get a Grogu in there. All right, cool. Little ear. Now, when it wants to, it draws quite well. But once again, I'm drawing slow. This is just literally one or two layers. Nothing crazy has happened as of yet. we're gonna go here, into the little nose. We're gonna go boop. And I think he has like little teeth, doesn't he? I think he does. Okay, cool. Okay. Now, I want to demonstrate this because I know people are going to ask, does it do the fill tool? Yes, the fill tool does work. Uh, I just tried to tap the screen like it's going to let me do it. Yeah, the fill tool does work. It'll fill in if I close up these lines. Let me close up these lines. So a lot of the features actually still work. Let me close up all this stuff so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Right? So we're in there. I dropped this gray. Right? Let me drop a color in there because it probably work better for me showing you what I mean. If I go here and I go into color saturation, this is current one. I can change the colors. Right? Saturation, change the darkness. Right? We can do all that. It's not a problem. If I want to go back. If I want to blur it, yeah, it works. So most of the stuff still works. Okay, let me turn it off, right? If I want to, now sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. I have the glitch. Look at it. Yeah, there you go. Look, grow. That shit looks creepy. But yeah, we can do all that stuff. What's the wave? What's the wave look like? What's the wave look like? Oh, I don't think the computer can do it. Oh, no. Never mind. I take it back. The computer can do it. I was the one that couldn't do it. Beautiful. Alright, signal. Okay. So all these things work. Let me turn all this crap off. Okay. Yep. Cool. Alright. Liquify. Actually, that's one thing I have not tried on this is the liquify tool. Let me try that right now. Let's push. Oh. Too big. Let me drop this down. Weird. I'm pushing up. Oh, that is different. Hold on here. So I was pushing up, and it's pushing it down. What? Wow. That is something. Okay, so when I'm here, I can pull it, right? Pressure. Okay. There you go. Okay. So once you change some of the settings, you can actually control it better. This cute little face. Boom. So, yeah. Procreate works on the Mac Mini M1. Just it has some things. You gotta know it's not gonna work 100% correct. Inking. I want to ink on this thing. This me personally. I think if you're going to, especially at a project that was really due, like no, I'm not inking on this. I'm gonna save it for something else. I'll do it on my iPad, and I don't know. Let me show you something. Like I have a pencil brush that I created. And this brush it's made for this, but see, it can't do it. And my brush is nice. All right, I can do some cool stuff with my brush. And this thing can't handle this brush. So, yeah, that's the M1. That's the Mac Mini M1. That's the chip. That's how it works. Is it great? The M1 Mac Mini? Yes. Is Procreate great on the M1 Mac Mini? No. It's a little garbage. I'm not gonna lie. It's janky. It has a lot of bugs. Like I said, it's not made for it. Also, it's double emulating. So maybe when the Wacom drivers update to use M1 ARM chips, maybe Procreate will be really great. I'm gonna assume so. But until then, I doubt it. I wouldn't use it. And yeah, I like have my other iPad here just to show you the difference, because I know people are gonna ask, like, oh, is there really a difference? Blah 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 blah. Yes, there is. All right, let's do it real quick. Let me do this for the people, for the culture. So let me go ahead and click this bad boy off. Boop. All right, so this is my Mac Mini, the iPad Pro. I keep calling it Mac Mini. This is my iPad Pro. Yeah, I drew all this with the brushes that I was just using on the Procreate, but I'm on the M1. But obviously, I can't get that same level of detail. The Apple Pencil and the iPad are just king on here. So that's just what that is. It's still a strong little program. It's just not made for the M1 Mac Mini, and I don't think it will be, because Procreate's made a little bit of butts about it. But we'll see. Maybe they might change their mind one day. But until that day, we all just gotta sit here with our fingers crossed, hoping and praying that they come through, they do what they're supposed to do, and they hook us up. But I also think the reason why the Procreate team is not doing that is because they got some insider information that essentially Apple's making a giant touchscreen. That's the only reason I would assume Procreate, who has one of the best drawing apps out there, is not trying to capitalize on M1 chip that can now use iPad version apps. They must know that Apple is coming out with a touchscreen or a screen that you can draw on version of their iMac. That's the only reason. Because other than that, it's not smart business. And I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. Like, why would you stop yourself from making money? It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. So I just don't understand myself. But whatever. Anyway, with that said, guys, thanks once again for tuning in and hanging out with your nerdy friend. I hope that this video was helpful. If you have any other questions, just leave them in the comments down below. You can subscribe if you want to. I don't do the notifications thing because I don't post all the time. So it's not me. So do whatever you want to do. But with that said, stay true to yourself. Love who you are. And above all, stay nerdy. I'll see you next time. Don't do anything crazy. We only got so many more months left of 2020. Actually, got like a month and some change left of 2020. And then we start for new year. New things are going to happen. New lives. New stories. New chapters to create. So don't lose hope, guys. We're right there. We're towards the end. You got this.